Welcome everybody back to Keto Questions Live. Questions and answers. Let's hope we get some people in. Hope you guys remembered that I was doing it at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope I get some people in my live and that everybody's got some questions for me. So we'll just wait and see what happens. I hope the lighting is okay in here and I hope I'm coming through okay. Hello. Who's joining me? Good to see my keto peeps. How's everyone doing? Who is joining me this evening? I'm excited to be back. Hello, Cool Crazy Colors. Happy holidays to you too. I hope your Christmas was well and I hope your New Year's is the best it can be. Good to see you. I hope we get more that will join. And then, like always, I will go over my topic. Just excited to be in doing another live. I hope you guys remembered. Yes, mine was very nice. Thank you. I'm glad yours was too. Am I coming through okay or am I lagging? Is there any kind of stall or anything, or am I coming through pretty clear? Yes, it's good? Or yes, I'm coming through bad? Is it lagging or no? Is it coming through good? I always like to check that just to make sure. On your end, it's good. Wonderful. That's great. So I'm just going to wait for, more people to come in before I go on to my topic and start answering questions. Let me grab my water quick. It's nighttime here in Minnesota, so hope the lighting's okay. The way the light comes down in here, it's a little bit different from different areas I can sit in, but I got no lighting from outside coming in. So hopefully we'll get some more. It just looks like we have 2 people joining right now. So funny when you come into these lives because you want to talk, but, especially when there's nobody there, it's kind of silly. But when you only got a couple too, it's like, you want to wait till more come in. Just looking at my little Minnie there. She's sleeping. You probably can't see her. She's all curled up on the couch there. She's always sleeping. I hope my friends that join me on YouTube remember that I was doing my live today at 6 p.m. Next week will be at 1 p.m. again, between 1 and 2 p.m. next week, Central Standard Time. There we got one more. Hello. Thanks for joining. I'm just waiting for more people to come in before I go over my topic with you guys. And then I'll answer questions. How's everyone doing? Who's with me right now? Is everyone doing well? Taking a little bit to get more people in, but that's okay. I think a lot of people probably didn't remember. I'm getting better with the lives. Hello, Marie from Massachusetts. How are you? How was your Christmas? Hope everybody did well. Hope the people that follow me and do keto, I hope you guys stayed ketogenic for Christmas. Great. You're very welcome, honey. Good to hear. But yeah, I hope everybody stayed keto. And if you didn't stay keto, I hope you're right back on the wagon and going strong. Hello, Keto Kelly. How are you, darling? How was your Christmas? And did you stay keto? I think I remember you saying you were definitely staying keto. Stayed keto, ham, green beans, and loaded cauliflower. Congratulations. Wonderful. Good to hear that. A 7-day fast. Awesome. You're going to feel amazing by the end of that 7 days. Remember to take it slow when you do return to eating. When you finally break the fast and you do eat, I've been taught, and my brother has taught me too, that you want to take it slow. Maybe start with a little bit of broth, beef or chicken, the bouillon, a little bit of broth. Then after that, after you feel that, then bone broth, yep. And then after that, do a little bit of, maybe a little bit of eggs, just a little bit. Just take it real slow because your body has to adjust to taking the food back in. You don't want to get sick or throw up and, or anything like that. Because when you go a long fast like that, just want to take it slow. But that's awesome. I wish you good luck on it. I know you would do well and you're going to feel amazing. They say that, I think you fasted before, but I think most people say by the 3rd day it starts to get easier. So small amounts, don't want to be running to the toilet. Exactly. That's another reason why, because you definitely will. They say when you're in that fast, you don't really use the bathroom. It's after your fast is over and you start eating, that's when you start ridding the toxins. So some people may go during, but because you're not eating, we don't really have a lot in us. Even though we have the toxins that need to come out, a lot of times it doesn't happen until deep in the fast or right after the fast. You've been doing the 72 hours for a month and a half. Good job. Awesome. That's amazing. I too myself, after the first year, want to try, that. I want to start with the 48 and then the 72. I've gone as long as like 30 some hours or whatever. And I just do it only because I wasn't, the fast for me is going to be just to rid toxins and old cells and, help like a little bit of loose skin and stuff. It wasn't really for weight loss for me because I'm pretty much at my goal. I got a few more pounds to go, but I was pretty excited. I did a 30-day challenge from the 25th of November to the 25th of December, doing 500 calories, 1 meal a day, and I lost 15 pounds. So I did really well. I'm almost to where I want to be. I'm almost to the 120s, and that's where I want to be. So, but after that, I do want to try some fast windows. For me, I'm not going to do any more than like 72, only because I don't need to lose a lot. I don't have a lot of body fat on me and everything. So I will do probably like 72 is like you're doing, just to rid and and mend and stuff. Maybe a little longer than that, but no more than 3 to 5 days for me. Yeah, I love the challenge. My brother had this Christmas challenge for keto for 30 days, and I did really well. There was a lot of people that did well, and some that, didn't do so well. But I'm still proud of them. But yeah, I stuck to it. Didn't cheat at all, even on my birthday. The 14th was my birthday, December, and I didn't even cheat that day. My husband was taking me out, and I don't do a lot of cheating. I've been doing keto for almost 4 years, and I've only had like 8 cheat days, and I waited till after I had gotten the first time all of my weight off where I wanted to be, and then I decided to lose a little bit more. But yeah, it's I've only had a few here and there. So you did a 5-day before, but you used bone broth during the one. Yeah. So that wasn't, then it wasn't like a complete fast, but even though like that's just a liquid, so you probably, so now this time you're saying you're going to do it with nothing, just water? And then of course the electrolytes that you need. That's amazing. I love hearing people do the fasting because it's so good for you. You're definitely making yourself very young again. A fat fast. Okay. And the snake juice. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I know about fasting and stuff like that, but you yourself, because you've been doing it, you know a little bit more. I mean, my brother has taught me stuff, but I've never been in a longer fast than like 30 hours. Not that I don't want to, it's just that I, wasn't trying to, like a lot of people do it for losing weight too, but people do it for mending and healing and stuff. And I just planned on doing it after the first of the year because I was in that Christmas challenge where I was doing 500 calories a day. Oh, mad. And we could have done fast windows too. I just did, longer fast windows, but I just did the 30 hours basically. And, but I plan after the first of the year to do more now that I basically am almost at my goal. I got about 5 or 6 pounds to go and I'll be at my goal. Then I'll start doing some fast windows just to cleanse and clean, even though I've been eating pretty healthy, but cleanse and clean. So the last one was a fat fast. This one is just black coffee, water, and snake juice. Awesome. Well, good luck on that. I know you will do well. Sounds like you do really well with fasting. So my good friend Monica does fasting too, and the longest she did was like 72 hours, and she does really well with it too. I'm proud of her. For the cancer, that's why you do it. Awesome, girl. That's amazing, and it definitely will keep the cancer out of your body and keep you healthy, but it also will do other things. You know, it's going to cure other things for you too, and mend and repair and fix things and make your skin nice and young and keep you young and beautiful. And, you know, no matter how old we get, we're going to keep ourselves young, and that's definitely the way to do it. So autophagy is amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to experience it. I hear a lot of people tell me how amazing it is. Even my friend Monica, she said, kind of gives you that natural high. She's pretty excited, you know, when she does it or whatever. And my brother said the same thing, that he very much enjoys the autophagy stage. I definitely want to hit that stage. Only looks like we only got 2 people in here. I'd like to go over a subject with you guys. I'll wait just a few more minutes, but I will then just get into it because, you know, after this is done being live, then it gets loaded into my videos and people can watch it after. But I'll go over. I just got a short topic today, so, and then we can go on to some questions. Although I'm sure you don't have too many, Kelly, because you're pretty smart when it comes to keto. Good. I'm glad you're still there, Marie. Just listening. That's good. I can't wait. I hope to get more people in before I start chatting on my subject. Yeah, you're pretty smart, Kelly, when it comes to it. You actually helped me last week, and I appreciate that very much. Very smart woman. That's good. I'm glad people are very, very smart when it comes to the keto and fasting and all that. When people, do their research and all of that, that's great. You know, it's always good to know your research on it, too, and know your body. 4 years for me, too. Awesome. Way to go. That's great. So great to hear. I just love that keto's getting so big now and so many people are doing it. And we're going to change our world from obesity to a healthy world again. And it's amazing. Not, when you go 4 years ago, when we go around people and say keto, they're like, what the heck's keto? And of course they would be like, wow, you can't eliminate carbs. It's going to kill you. Now you talk about keto and everybody's heard of keto now. And a lot of people are doing it. So we're changing America one person at a time. And that's amazing. Yep. I know when it first came out, people were like, oh my God, you're going to die. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And, it was pretty scary. But doing your research, and that's what you have to do, you learn that keto's been around forever. I mean, babies are born in ketosis. If they continue to breastfeed, they are in ketosis while they're breastfeeding. Obviously, it's a state that God wanted our bodies in. So, no, I will never go back either. I love to eat this way too. Love it. Absolutely love it. I enjoy the 1 meal a day too. That's been really great for me. Been using my body fat for a lot of that energy. I've been keeping my calorie at 500 to 700 just for a few weeks. And eventually, once I get those last 6 pounds off, then I will definitely start to slowly increase by about every 4 to 5 days. I'll increase by 50 calories till I get back up to, in maintenance, I was doing about 14 to 1500, which is really great for somebody my size. You did 3 months of research before you started. Amazing. Yep. Yeah, the fat was bad. I know that's what we were told all our life, that fat was bad for us, when really it's the carbs. And my brother Rob did the same thing. He did tons and tons of research before, he did it, and he lost his weight pretty fast, and he's been keto for almost 5 years now. His children do keto too, and yeah, he did a lot of research. In fact, the stuff he knows is amazing. I want to get him in one of my lives again. You could go back if you want to and check out one of the lives where you'll see him sitting with me. He joined me one day or whatever. He's the one that has taught me everything. Since then, I have done my own research too, but he has taught me so much. And I was thankful for him and all the research he went through. And now he teaches keto. That's what he does. He teaches that, and he actually gets paid for it now. He teaches people, helps them get, started, and sits down with them and goes over everything. So, because everybody's got to be in a certain state, because everybody's different. Every, man, woman, child, whatever, everybody's different. So he's got to set them in a certain, state for their body. Oh, I know. I still, to this day, I still can't wrap my head around it. I still cannot believe that we can go out. Now, this isn't something I would do every day, but like, on the go, you stop at Wendy's or Burger King or whatever, and you get, a triple burger with cheese and bacon and even the mayo, but all we're doing is taking away the bun and the ketchup and we're losing weight. Like, that's still like is amazing to me. I still can't comprehend it, even though I do it and I saw the weight come off. It's just amazing. Like, the butter we can put in coffee and lose weight. Like, it's just unbelievable that it was the fat that our body truly needed over the carb. But in reality now, if you go back and think about it, in Bible time, they didn't have all the garbage we have now. So that's how they would have ate. And that's why they were so healthy. But of course, we're from a different, time, and we just didn't know that. We were being told all the time that it was bad. I mean, think about the pyramid, how they were saying fruits, like was so important. You got to get all your fruits in, and look at the sugar in fruits, and I know it's a natural sugar, but nobody ever knew that. Some people are just scared of it. Look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them, yep, that's how they did too. They think I'm crazy when I do an OMAD or keto or don't eat the carbs and stuff like that. They're like, how do you do it? Like see me eat a burger without a bun. And I'm just like, because I love the way I feel, I will never return. I'm always going to be keto. And yeah, it's amazing how, sorry, my nose was itching a little bit. It's just amazing how far I've come and how much I've learned and how, it truly is how we need to eat. And we are eating just like Bible time, other than maybe we're not eating all the fruits like they did. But then again, we have to think about it. How many fruits were they truly eating a day? Fruit was, that was the one that God had tempted, Eve with. So it was more of a treat, like our nature's, it was like nature's candy bar for us to eat a candy bar. So how much did they really eat? And was the fruits and veggies for the animals and not for us? We'll never know that, Yeah, they say you're starving yourself when you're fasting. I know, and you can't starve yourself, especially if you have fat in your body. It's literally impossible to starve somebody that has fat in their body. Even an anorexic can do it for a short time to gain muscle back. So, when you don't eat any veggies, I don't eat any fruit at all. Yeah, see, sometimes people do. Like I'm doing more carnivore right now myself, where I just do the meats and the cheeses. And yeah, it is really amazing. I love it. Yeah, and it was, yeah, see, and it wasn't as sweet back then because everything has changed as time has gone on. So we just, why did they live so long? Why did they live? You read Bible time, why did they live so long? Because they were eating so healthy. And even if they were eating more than 20 carbs, remember, they worked their ass off, more than we do now. I mean, that's what they had to do. They had to kill their own animals. They had to do everything. So like my nephew, he can eat 50 carbs a day and stay in ketosis. They were working so hard that they could have more carbs and still be in a state of ketosis. So, and fasting is big in the Bible. If you read fasting, I mean, Jesus himself did it for 40 days and 40 nights. So fasting was a very good thing. Way, way back there was fasting. Many people still fast like for Lent and different things like that. So fasting has been around forever. Fasting when food was scare me. Feasting when food was. There you go. That's how my brother words it. That's awesome you word it that way. Yeah, because that's how it was. I mean, they had to find their food, hunt their food, kill their food and eat it. And then they would, store that little bit of body fat on them to be able to keep going for a while then. So that, then they would be at that state of ketosis. They'd be in fast mode and they would wait until they could find their next meal. So you're right. That's how it was. And that's how my brother teaches it. Yep. You are correct. That's funny. My brother would love to hear somebody word it the way he does too. I mean, if it's in the Bible and it was okay for people to fast back then, why can't we? And definitely we need to be fasting because our world has brought in so much garbage. Like we never, it's just nothing like it was back then. So we need to rid our bodies of toxins very much. Let's see, I noticed lost inches more than lost pounds. Yeah, and that's good. You know what? A lot of people, I teach that too. Don't always worry so much about the scale. Also be doing measurements and pictures because sometimes it's more visual than it is on the scale because we could be gaining muscle. So yeah, always do, you can do both, but don't get discouraged if you're not seeing the scale going down. When you're seeing inches going down, you're still losing. Always measure. Yep. Food is way too plentiful now. That's the problem. It's too much. It's everywhere. I mean, we probably are the ones that invented, obviously, the 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, they never had breakfast, lunch, and dinner in those, in Bible time. They just didn't. Hi, Floppy Bob. Good to see you. Okay, so you did cheat during Christmas, but you're back on. Awesome. As of January 1st. Way to go. You got it. You can do it. Muscle takes up less space. That's right. It does than fat. Yeah, you need a break, huh? Just be careful. Sometimes, Floppy Bob, if you go too long, the mind, starts to work more towards the other way again. So just be really cautious with that because that's kind of a long way. That's a whole week of, pretty much eating what you want and stuff like that. And it really messes with the head. It's very hard to get back. And that's why there's so many people. That's why they say 99% will fail at things because of that reason. So just be really, really smart and be really, really careful, okay? Try not to gorge and eat way too much and stuff like that. And just be really, really careful. I would recommend you be really, really careful with that going that long. It can be really hard to get back, very hard. My brother is living proof of it. He had went off and really slipped for, a while, and then it got longer and longer. And before you know it, my brother had gained almost 50 pounds back, and he had to go back on it again. So it's definitely a mind thing, and he said it really messes with you. If he was here right now, he would say, oh gosh, please don't do it that long. So because he went into a deep depression and everything from it because he went away from it, So just be very, very careful. Good. I'm glad that you're being careful. Yep. Yeah, no breaks for you. Cancer, yep, it definitely keeps you motivated. And it keeps me motivated too. Like, even when I get to a point where I'm done losing weight and I'm just going to go up, yeah, I don't like cheat days either. I hate it. If I do a cheat day, it's one day and that's it and I'm done because it even messes with my head. I just don't like it. I hate the way I feel after I cheat too. It's horrible. That's great, Maria. Yep, lettuce wraps are awesome. That's awesome, Keto Kitchen. Great. 4 years in and no cheating. I am proud of you. That's wonderful to hear. You're welcome, Flappy Bob. Just advice, it's your body. You can do what you want, but it's just advice because when you do get away from it, it's easy to stay away from it. So that's awesome. Proud of you, Keto Kitchen. Wow, that's amazing to hear that long. Even I myself have only had a few cheats. I've been keto for 4 years. I've had a few. Never did them for myself. My family talked me into having a cheat day. My mom, she makes a great Thanksgiving dinner and all that. So there's been a few cheats here and there just to please them, but I've never done it for myself. And if I would have done it for myself, I never would have had a cheat either because I feel like I cheat every day when I do keto. There's such a thing as dirty keto. You can just up the fats one day and then you feel like you're cheating anyways. So I got a little hamburger here around my neck here, and a few people are asking me about it. Like, why do you have a hamburger around your neck? It's funny. I wish I could have found it in a lettuce wrap. It's kind of a cute little thing between me and my son. When he was little, from the age of 3 until the age of 15, we always had a saying that we said when he went to bed at night. And we always called each other at the very end. We said this little prayer thing together and said this little saying, and we ended it with, he was my special hamburger. And I was his special hamburger and he was my special French fry. So this year for my birthday, he found a hamburger and a French fry. He wears the French fry and I wear the hamburger. And I'll tell you what, I bawled my eyes out because that meant a lot to me because when it stopped, when he got older and we didn't do it anymore, it was really, really sad. And the funny thing about this is he said, Mom, I tried to find you a lettuce wrap burger, but I couldn't find it. And we both laughed because I do keto now. But I said, no, that's okay because, it's a hamburger and I want people to know what it represents as a hamburger because that's what he was. He was my little hamburger and, or I was his hamburger and he was my little French fry. And we did that for so many years that when it stopped, I bawled. It was hard. I didn't let him see that. I didn't cry around him, but it was really sad to me. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Keto Kitchen. Okay, we'll see you later, Marie. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining us. You have a great night too, and have a wonderful new year. So I will go over my topic real quick. It's just a real quick topic, one that I kind of touched on a little bit last week, but it's more about calorie caloric deficit, how important that is. Everybody needs to be in a caloric deficit. You definitely need to be at a calorie deficit when, doing anything in life, any kind of change in life. You have to be, it doesn't just mean keto, anything you're doing, you're obviously going to have to put yourself in a deficit so that you start to lose. And as you lose weight, you're going to have to drop that deficit down. You're going to have to keep going, to the caloric deficit that that, you know, they talk about. And the reason that I'm mentioning this is I know that there's a few people out there that are saying that what we are doing is very dangerous when I'm eating only 500 calorie deficit, but it is not dangerous. I've only been doing it for a short time. I slowly got to there and I will slowly reach back up again once I hit my goal weight. But I am very small in 500 calories. My doctors all know what's going on. And I just want you guys to know that everybody is going to be in a deficit if you want to lose. And if you don't drop those calories, once you get to a spot, you're going to stall. You're not going to lose anymore. So it's important that everybody understands that a deficit. And as you go down, you're going to go lower and lower and lower. And 500 calories is not dangerous because people can fast. People can eat nothing and be okay. So especially if you still have body fat on you, it's going to give you all the nutrition you need. Keto is really amazing. It's an amazing way to eat. So it's important for people to know that. And I just wanted to stress that on here because, yeah, I'm being told that a good friend of mine that she is dangerous with her eating 800 calorie deficit. She is now dropping to 500 to get the last of her weight off, Monica. And they're saying that what she's doing is dangerous and unsafe. It isn't. It is not unsafe. I am not a doctor nor a nutritionist, but I do know my shit when it comes to keto. I do know. I have studied. I have a brother who does this professionally, and I do know that it is not dangerous. We are not doing anything dangerous. It is not something we're going to do forever. We are definitely going to move those calories back up after we get into maintenance, which is absolutely wonderful on keto, is you can go up in calories and that's what you do and you will stay the same weight. That's what's awesome about keto. I love it so much because unlike any other way of life, you will have to keep going down and you will never be able to go back up or you will gain. What's nice about ketosis is you'll slowly increase so you don't really gain. If you did go quick, you'd gain, you'd lose again. But let's just take it slow, 50 to 100 calories about every 4 to 5 days till you get to a deficit. I'll be around 14 to 1500 for myself. But yeah, it's not dangerous for what I am doing. I do the 1 meal a day. OMAD and 500 calories right now, 5 to 700. But I started this 1 meal a day about 3 months ago. I started at 12,000 or 12,000. Wow, 1,200. Then went down to 1,000, and then 900, and so on until I got to 500, and I kept losing. And that's what I'm doing. I'm only 3 weeks in, around the 5 to 700, and I'm more towards the lower end of 500 now. And I feel amazing. My body is using its own energy. Its own fat is giving me the energy I need. So just wanted to really touch base on that. That don't ever be afraid of that or scared away when somebody tells you that we're not eating enough food. Kelly can understand this. We are eating plenty of food, especially doing keto. We're doing exactly what we need to do, and it's only for a short time to get the rest of my weight off because it's a bitch when you try to get the last of your weight off at the end. You got to drop the calories. That's the only way you're going to do it. You can add in exercise so you can have a few more calories if you add in exercise, but no matter what, you're going to have to drop the calories. And it's important for people to understand that this isn't for life. I'm not going to eat 500 calories the rest of my life. I love to eat. I have broke my addiction to food for sure, but I still love to eat because I love keto food. It's so yummy, and I will definitely be going back up. So I just wanted to touch on that caloric deficit is not dangerous, and it is not dangerous the amount I'm eating, nor my friend or anybody else going that low or fasting. Continue to do what you're doing because you guys are doing so much for your body. That being said, if anybody has any questions, just let me know. I just wanted to throw that out there because it was just a short little, touch on that. But I do know that, we're being told that we are going to become anorexic and that we are not healthy. That is so untrue. So untrue. It's just that we got all our weight off. We worked hard and we got all our weight off and we did it quick because I didn't want to take 20 years to get it off. I wanted to get it off fast and I wanted to get back up to eating again. So, but that being said, let me just go over what people wrote here. I used to say to my girls, good night, I love you, and see you in the morning. So my daughter got a tattoo on the moon, a heart and a sun. Oh, that's so cute, Kelly. A lot of people don't understand the macros equals calories. I don't count calories. If you're counting macros, you're counting calories. Oh, okay, so that's what you do. Yeah, like when you get to a point where you're in a deficit, not, like where you're at a certain amount or whatever, like because we're eating more fat, like it burns off your body, especially, especially if your body has fat on it. Yes, it's going to burn its own calories and stuff like that. But I do keep myself in a calorie deficit. I believe in that because I'm trying to get the rest of my weight off. And I'll always be in a deficit to be able to maintain that weight. So, but there's days that I go well over that. I go to 18 to 2,000 and, no gain, of weight, maybe a few pounds if it's water, if I'm holding a little bit of water or whatever. But yeah, so I just understand it's how I do it. It's how I was taught. And I just believe that everybody, when you start and you're trying to lose weight, obviously we're going to be in a calorie deficit. Got to be. Yep, intermittent fasting naturally, so calories naturally are low. Exactly. I mean, it's already going to be, like you're saying, like, yeah, like Keto Kitchen was saying, it's already going to be. That's right. We know our shit, girl, right? When you do keto that long, you can't not know it. You're struggling for this last 15 pounds. Girl, that's so awesome, though, that you're down to 15 pounds. I myself am down to 5 or 6 pounds. But I remember when I was at 15, that was just recently. I lost 15 pounds on that 30-day challenge I did from the 25th of November to 25th of December. I lost 15 pounds. So, yeah, I did really good. I was really proud of myself. So, and I never felt deprived at all. I really didn't. Like, Keto Kitchen is saying, it's not about the calories. It's not. It's really just, knowing how your body needs to eat and stuff like that. And when you're in ketosis, your body itself is eating what it needs anyways and giving you all the nutrition, just like when you fast and you don't eat anything. Your body's going to give you all the nutrition you need. So you could have just a couple pounds of fat and it's going to grab that, and that's where it's going to start. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sure, Kelly, it will. Definitely. Definitely. Because I had a good friend that wanted to hit her goal, which was 140. She's 5'9". She wanted to hit 140, and so she went into a long fast. She did a 9-day fast, and she was just so afraid she wasn't going to get off. She lost 10 pounds in that 9 days, and she was struggling for months and months trying to get like the last 10 pounds off or whatever. She was just struggling. She's like, she would get down, then back up, then down, then back up. She just couldn't do it. She went into that fast for 9 days, and she lost all 10 of it. She was so excited she hit her goal. She's going to fast for 7 days. She's done 72 hours. She's going to do a 7-day fast now. Peeing like crazy for the last 48 hours, dropped 7 pounds in 2 days. Yep. Our body does sometimes hold a lot of water, so that's where people kind of get it wrong too. Like when they first start keto and they think, wow, I dropped like, 15 pounds. At least 10 pounds of that was water, because when you're not on keto, you're reading the water because it's a diuretic diet. So that's what I love. Yep, inflammation, gets rid of all the inflammation. That's what I love about ketosis. It's so many things that it does. It's not just helping you lose weight. It just does lots of wonderful things. It's funny how one of my doctors that hadn't seen me for almost 2 years, she's seen me and she's like, people like you, I see, literally had the gastric bypass. She said, I don't see somebody lose the amount of weight that you lost doing it with eating. It's just amazing. But if people learn their body, study, like you said, study, get true facts on things and do research and all of that, you learn how your body works. Everybody's body is going to be different, and it's going to, do things differently than somebody else. Somebody might lose faster, somebody might be losing slower. If you're losing slower, you got to do something about it then, unless you want to take 20 years to get it off. So, yeah, wouldn't that be great? I myself have only done about 30 hours, but I'm definitely after the new year going to start because I never really did it. I wasn't doing it for trying to lose weight. I mean, I'm doing the OMAD to lose weight, but I never did the longer fast to try to lose the weight. I probably could have. I just, never got into it. I just started learning about the longer fasting and all that, but myself now here in 2019, I'm going to do it for ridding, bad cells and a little bit of loose skin that I got over the loss. I don't have a ton, but a little bit of loose skin and toxins to get the toxins out. I just want to do it for stuff like that. I'll probably myself never do it longer than 72 to maybe 5 days, 3 to 5 days or whatever. But I wouldn't, I don't have a lot of body fat left on me, so I won't do it for very long. But I definitely will do it for that autophagy stage and all the amazing effects it does. Even though I could go 7 days, certainly by far would not hurt me. I mean, people have been stranded on an island, and they've gone longer than that. So as long as you keep your electrolytes up. That is so wonderful, Kelly. I just love to hear everything that people get rid of eating this way and fasting. I just love it. Yeah, getting past the 3 days. That's what I do here. The 3 days is the hardest. Once you hit the third day, you're in and you're sailing good. The 72s are easy for you at this point. Awesome. See, I want to get to that point to say that. Good morning. What is it? German Olivia? Good morning. How are you? It's actually, or good evening, I mean. Good to see you in here. Yeah, definitely, Keto Kitchen. I'd love to have you join with us. Have any female tips? I have oh, okay. It's the only place I have a lot left. Okay, yep. Not sure. Yeah, and definitely a fast would help you, definitely. That's what my friend Veronica said that was trying to lose more weight, and she was having trouble in the hip area. That's what she was having it with. And man, she dropped 10 pounds in 9 days. She did so good. Yeah, you will definitely feel amazing, I hear. You're welcome, Olivia. Yeah, you will definitely feel amazing. I hear all the time. I mean, I feel amazing even doing, 30 hours. I feel amazing. Like I just can't wait to feel the autophagy stage. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel that natural high and all the things it does to your body. I heard it also can eliminate anxiety and panic. And I don't have anxiety and panic like I used to, but I still struggle with that. And I do see a therapist for it. But I heard that it can eliminate that too. It can actually rid even your anxiety and panic. It just does amazing things when you fast. Fasting is even better than doing, I mean, keto's great. I'm not saying that, but keto and then intermittent fasting and then fasting is so good for you. And I want to hit that autophagy stage. I definitely do. So anybody have any questions for me? You had me at anxiety 100%. That's a main fear that endorphins will make my brain think it's adrenaline. Yeah, see? And that's what happens to me sometimes. I'll have a panic attack, anxiety attack, whatever. And I heard that when you're fasting and you're doing that, it actually is ridding you of your fears and getting rid of all of that. So, and my brother was one to tell me that. And then my good friend Monica, she actually suffers from panic and anxiety disorder. She actually had panic and anxiety trying to fast. She would only make it like 27 hours. Now this girl is doing 72s and she said it's amazing. She said she loves when she hits autophagy and she loves it and she's not afraid anymore. And she said she's getting rid of all of her anxiety and panic. It's going away in just 3 days. It's like Zen, yeah. I know, I'm pretty excited. You guys get me excited to want to do it. Like I said, I'm just waiting till after the new year now for me because I was just doing this challenge. And the challenge was, doing the one meal for me and dropping the calories down to 500. And I've done so well with that. And now it's Angel, let's get going and let's hit that autophagy stage. I can't wait for that. And I'll let all of you guys know. I'll share that journey with you guys too in my my videos and stuff like that. And I'll talk about it in my lives and how I felt. And maybe one time when I come into a video, maybe I'll be in that long fast. Is it silly to exercise while doing a prolonged fast? No, actually, it's really good for you. And they do say that you will have more energy because your body is going to take its own fat and give you the energy you need. And it's going to feed you the calorie deficit your body needs and everything. My brother actually gets more energy when he's fasting. And like we have a gym here where I live. My brother has a gym downstairs. And he goes down into the gym and wants to work out. By the time he hits that autophagy stage and he's in that long fast, oh yeah, he has so much energy. So yeah, take advantage of that. He literally will just go out for a run. And he's like, I got to get out of here. I have so much energy. I don't know what to do with myself. So take advantage of that. Okay, let's see. I just hit 50 hours, only 110 left. You go, girl. You got this. Oh, okay. So Kelly, you don't work out? Yeah, my brother does. He actually says that it makes him feel really good. And my brother has done, I think the longest he did was a 15-day fast. And he just felt amazing. And he said that he couldn't sit still. He just couldn't. I did hear when you're doing more of like a dry fast where you're not even drinking that they do want you to pretty much sit still. They don't want you to sweat. They don't want you to do anything because that can be more dangerous. But if you're getting your fluids and everything and your electrolytes in you, then yeah, if you feel exercise, go ahead and exercise. If you don't feel like it, then don't, But my brother, he just had so much energy. He didn't know what to do with himself. And yeah, everybody is going to be different. Exactly. So go by how your body's feeling, If it tells you wants to work out, then work out. If it tells you not to, sit still, well, sit still then because you're still doing amazing stuff for your body when you're in autophagy. Autophagy. I say it funny. People say I talk funny. My grandmother was born in England and came to the United States when she was little. Well, not little, but 17 or 18. And of course, being around my mother, being around her and then me being around her, they say sometimes we say our words a little bit different. You get that house clean, huh? Do you get that burst of energy you just want to clean? That would be me. I know that there's times when I'm in a little bit of a longer fast. Yeah, I just have so much energy and I'm thinking, God, I haven't even hit autophagy yet. I would like to hit that stage and I can't even imagine what I would feel like hitting that stage. So because yeah, I get that burst of energy and just want to go, go, go. Instead of working out. Yep. Bet your mom would love that. She'd probably make the fast all the time if I was cleaning constantly. Yeah, she'd make you fast every day. She'd be like, you don't need to ever eat. That's funny. That's good. We hear one day you come in and you're like, yeah, I haven't eaten in like 2 years, but the house is really clean. You'd have one hell of a clean house. Yeah. So, how Keto Kitchen? How was your Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas? You had almost 2 liters of snake juice today. Good, awesome. That really makes you feel good, doesn't it? People say that it does. My friend Monica, she's obviously not doing enough because she was starting to get some heart palpitations, and I told her she needs to get more of that mix in. You know, the 2 liter to 1 and 1. I told her, and because she was getting some heart palpitations by the third day, and even into the fourth day when she actually refed, she actually was feeling those heart palpitations. I said, you got to get some more of that salt in you. You're not doing enough of that, you know. So I know it's important. Yeah, see, people say it's like a life saving. Helps with the cravings too. Amazing. That's awesome, Keto Kitchen. Good to hear. Love that. That's amazing. Mine was really good, really, really good. It was with my family, my side of the family with my husband, and did my outfit of the day that day. You guys will get to see that tomorrow. What I wore for Christmas. I went out, me and my husband went out that day first and did the outfit, and then we went over to my brother's on Christmas Day with everybody there. All my brothers and my nephews and my parents and everything, you know, were there, and it was very nice. Thank you. My mom got me a really cute, sporty outfit for Christmas, and I'm going to use that for an outfit of the day and show you guys. Right now, I got my Minnesota shirt on. Okay, Kelly, it was good to have you in, honey. Thanks for stopping in. Great to always have you in. You're, you know, just so much knowledge you have too, and I love having you in here. So you have a great night too. It was great to see you. God bless. Take care, and we'll see you next week. I'll be in at 1 p.m. between 1 and 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you in there. Good night, sweetie. So anybody else have any questions for me or need some questions answered on keto? Is there anything I can help anybody with? Is anybody new to keto or just want to, you know, get started for the new year? You want to start something new? Great thing to do. I would recommend that everybody start keto. I mean, I'd say start right now, but a New Year's resolution, I would say let's get going on ketosis. Let's get everybody going and doing keto because it surely is amazing. And man, you can mend and heal so much that keto does for you. I was on 20 medications because I have a heart condition. And my heart was pretty bad after I had my son. I had a postpartum cardiomyopathy. And my heart has improved so much. I was on 20 medications. I had a high blood pressure, high triglycerides, high cholesterol, and I was a pre-diabetic. I have cured all of that, and I'm down to 2 meds for my heart, which I don't believe I even need. But the doctor said, I want you on just a small dose of these just to make sure it regulates the heart, even though your heart's improved so much. I just don't want to take them away in case things turn around for you. But it's a very low dose, and I'm just excited what it's done for my body. If people out there understand keto is so good for you, and we need to get the whole world on board doing keto. We will no longer have diabetes, cholesterol levels, triglyceride levels, blood pressure levels. We're not going to have problems with anything. We're all going to be so healthy and happy. And when you're doing keto, you feel alive and young again. It's just amazing. Let's get the garbage carbs out of here and let's eat healthy, everybody. 2019, make that your New Year's resolution to do keto. Rid those carbs that we brought into our world. We don't need them because God didn't bring them. We did. So let's get them out of here. Let's quit feeding the drug industry and our doctors. Let's quit doing that and let's make America great again. Let's make America healthy. That's right, Keto Kitchen. Let's do it. Let's make America great again. You know, too much obesity, too many people with, you know, terrible blood readings and all this medication that everybody has to be on. My father passed away at 48 years old from obesity. We didn't know about keto then. Let's make America great and keep people alive. Too many people are dying way too young from obesity. And, you know, we don't need the garbage our world brought in. My gosh, what they brought in here. To me, it's the devil. That's what it is. Trying to kill off America quick, fast, and let's get on with it, right? No, let's make America great again. Let's keep these people living longer. I'm 43 years old and I feel like I'm in my 20s and I even have a heart condition and I feel amazing. What are you saying? It's not good, Paula? That keto isn't good? Keto is amazing. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but girl, study some more. Keto is the best way. It's the way it was done in Bible time, and that's why they lived 150 years. If you're hearing that, that's because doctors are getting scared. That's because your doctor's scared, honey, because you're going to be healthy and he's going to be out of a job. I will always support ketosis. Always support it. I'm 4 years in, heart condition, girl, and I'm healthier than I've ever been. 4 years doing keto. I have 6 doctors that told me it's good. So do more research. Don't listen to what the doctor said. You don't always go by what the doctor said because they are not nutritionists. They did not go to school for food. Okay? They went to school for drugs. They need to make money and they want all of us to be on drugs. So I will always support keto. If you don't support keto, then sorry, but I do. Exactly. Just class ketosis for safe. Yep, see? Maybe you need to do a little bit more research, honey pie. Keto is amazing. A lot of doctors are going to tell you it's bad because think about it. If a salesman came to your door and told you he's selling you a piece of shit, would you buy it? No doctor, unless they know you're doing keto and see you're getting healthy, they can't lie then. But if you're going to ask to do ketosis, they're going to tell you not to do it. They're going to tell you not to do it because they're going to be out of a job. So that's fine. You can listen to your doctor, sweetheart. But I'm going to stay keto. That's what I do here. So if you're not keto, then, then that's fine. Got to listen to what your heart tells you because I'm 4 years in and I even have a heart condition that I've improved. 20 years, my doctors kept me on medication. For 20 years, my heart was bad. I started keto. My heart improved within the first 6 months and I got off all my meds. I'm on 2. That's it now from 20 medications. So sometimes you got to listen to your own body and not a doctor because they're all going to be out of business pretty soon and they can't stand it, that they're not going to have work anymore. That's their job. That's how they get paid. She would die if she stopped the insulin. Within 2 weeks, she was off. 4 years later. Yeah. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. They tell you things that are just so sad. That's what they tell you. They told my type 2 diabetic mother-in-law that she needs her carbs. That's what they told her. Carbs is what caused her to become a diabetic. So yeah, they are very scared. Doctors are very, very scared for people to do keto because so many people are going to be healthy. The drug industry is going to be done. They're going to be out of jobs. I used to go to the doctor 3 times a year, severely sick. Now I only go to a doctor because I have to now. For refill medications and stuff like that, I have to go. It's been 4 years for me. 4 years without, it's like I have to do scheduled routine visits about every 6 months. Good. I hope you do, Paula, because don't listen to what that doctor's saying, honey. I promise I wouldn't steer you wrong. Just do more research and find more keto channels. And I would hope you'd stick with me, but I would never steer anybody wrong. I'm serious, honey. A lot of doctors are going to say no. Try it again. Do keto for 1 month and then go to your doctor and tell your doctor you've been doing it for a month and you feel great. Your doctor can't then tell you it's not good for you. They can only say if you ask, can I do it? But once you're doing it, they can't lie. They have to tell you the truth that it's okay and safe. I have a heart condition and honey, look at how well I am. 20 medications gone. So, and I know many people that have done the same thing, have cured and mended so many things doing keto. What did people do back in Bible time? They didn't have the foods we had now. How did they live then? So how can a doctor tell us this is dangerous? They didn't even have the foods we have now. So how can it be dangerous for us to drop those down? Because that's how they ate. That's the only way they could eat. So think about it. Just be smart and think about it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. They didn't have all the food that we have now. So how did they live? And how did they live 150 years? People now are dying between the age of 30 and 70. Like our world is dying off too quick because we need to get back to those Bible time eating. I hope you do, Paula. You'll love it. That's so awesome, Keto Kitchen. Yeah, looks like we're living, not dying. That's right. Hi, Ryan. Yeah, I think I remember you. So, but yeah, Paula, yeah, I get just on fire when I hear doctors saying that keto is so bad for you because they're scared, honey. They are deathly, deathly scared of America getting healthy because that is how they fill their pocketbook. Okay? That's how they fill it. That's how they get their money. I know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but I'm not going to steer you wrong. I've studied this thing for 4 years. My brother does this professionally as a job. He teaches it. And the people that we have helped thousands and not one of them are in the hospital sick. Every one of them are healthier than ever. Their blood work is great, everything. I wouldn't steer you wrong, honey. Just do it. Don't listen to what your doctor's saying. Just do it. That's my advice to you. And find out how great you're going to feel and how amazing things are going to be in your life. And then what's your doctor going to say after that? Can't say nothing bad about it then. Exactly. See, that ketoacidosis. Yes, that's totally different than ketosis. Yes. Ketosis is super healthy and great lifestyle. Yes, it's definitely a lifestyle, something you got to do forever. So that's, yeah, because the ketones and the ketoacidosis, I know what you're saying. Yes, they get it all wrong. So I would never change the way I eat. I will be keto for life. I don't care if a doctor came in front of me like this, the most trained doctor out there, 100 of them stood around me and said, you got a week left to live if you keep doing this. I'm going to say, well, I guess I'm leaving in a week because I am not going to listen to one damn doctor tell me that I need to stop keto, that it's bad for me because I feel like a new person. I will never stop keto ever. That's right. Never, ever, ever, ever. There's not one doctor that could convince me because you know what? It's my body and I have done my research and I know how it works and I know how people used to eat in Bible time. They didn't have the shit we have now and they lived way longer than our world lives. So you know what? It was us that brought in the bad food. I'm not going to eat what we brought in. I'm going to eat what God gave us. God provided us with meats, fresh meats, veggies, and fruits. And of course, we don't eat a lot of fruits. We do berries and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm going to eat what God gave me, not what the world brought in and what some doctor that's trying to fill his pocketbook with. No, am I saying that doctors are trying to kill you? No. When you go in there, they're going to do their best and they're going to help you. But you know what? What they need is to get you on medications because that's what feeds the industry of drugs and feeds them. So, no, they're not trying to kill you off, but they also aren't going to tell you to get healthy because they're going to be out of work. And that's just what I believe, and I will be keto for life. This is the best I ever felt. And here I sit, like I said, at 43 with the heart condition, better than ever. 20 years in with the heart condition, and I'm better than ever. So, and the first 20, like 18 years of it, or no, what would it have been? I'm 21 years in right now, or almost 21, and we'll go back 4 years, so 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. At 17 years old, my heart was only pumping at about 25%. 25%. I did keto. I'm almost 50% now, and off all the drugs I was taking. And everything changed. I had the highest triglycerides and the highest cholesterol ever and very high blood pressure, and all of it's changed. And here I am 4 years in, feeling great. If it was bad, don't you think I would have known by now? Over here in England. Oh, you live in England? My grandmother's was born in England. We have NSH, our free health service. They do routine tests, the eye test and feet test and diabetics. My mom still gets her letters. A lot of people don't know that the doctor that gets the person to go get a payment for each person who goes to these tests. Yeah. Yeah, that's so sad. Isn't it sad? No doctor will convince me to stop keto. Nobody. I don't even care if they use the word death. You are dying, girl. Well, guess what? I guess I'm going to die happy because I love keto and I'm going to do it forever. Because I know I'm not going to die. I feel better than ever. And I'm sorry, eliminating carbs is going to kill you? Let me think here. How can eliminating something that's so bad for you kill you? Yeah, I don't think so. Nope. I like the way I feel. I love the way I feel, and I will always be ketogenic. In fact, I'm getting a shirt made that says keto as fuck. Keto AF. It's going to also stand for always and forever for me and for my lifestyle for keto. So it'll be keto AF. So keto always and forever. Always and forever because that's me and my husband saying because it's Angel and Phelan AF. So we're always and forever, Angel and Phelan. And it's also keto as fuck. I will be keto for life. Sorry for my language, but I stand by my ketogenic lifestyle. So I've got about 5 minutes left. Is there anything else? Anybody has any questions they'd like me to answer? Have I been helpful? I hope I've been helpful for you guys. Essential fatty acids, fat equals very important essential. Yep. Protein, very important essential carbs don't exist. And that is the truth. The only macro that our body needs is protein. We need half our body weight in protein, a little bit more if you work out, but you can eliminate fat and carb too. You can get rid of both of them out of your body if you have fat on your body. You use your fat then as your energy source. But once you get to a point where you have no fat, then you'll eat your fat macro. But the carb, yeah, you can eliminate. There are days I do 0. Lots and lots of them. In fact, for the last 2 or 3 months, I've been doing 1 meal a day. I've been getting no more than like 2 to 3 carbs in a day. And I feel even better. So yeah, it's people just study, okay? Just get the true facts on everything and do your research. That's what I like to say a lot is do your research. Research keto. That's what you need to do. And sure, you're going to find things that are going to talk bad about it. Get the true facts on keto, okay? That's wonderful. I'm glad that I can motivate you guys. I mean, it makes me feel good inside because I was just excited, like, to when I, started my journey and everything like that, I couldn't wait when I hit my journey goals and everything. When I hit it, I was so excited to share that with the world and help other people. And that's why I just, started doing more food videos, recipes and all that. And then started doing the live because I love helping. I get more joy. I feel like this is my calling from God. I get more joy helping America get, become great and healthy. I get more joy out of that than the biggest diamond ring in the world. Seriously, there isn't nothing anybody could buy me that I get joy out of than helping all of you. When I can help all of you and I hear people message me messages that one lady said she hasn't been able to get out of a wheelchair and lose any weight for 25 years. And she said her doctor just said he didn't know what to tell her anymore. She said because of me, she's lost almost like 50 or 100 pounds and she's up out of the wheelchair now. And she said her doctor didn't know what to say to her to help her. Come on, that is so sad. But you know how good that felt when I read that and that lady literally said, as I sit here in tears, I want to thank you for giving me my life back because of me. And I'm not even a doctor. But I did my research and I know keto. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you guys very much. I am very much, enjoy doing these videos and helping you guys. I am very proud of myself. I have maintained and kept this weight off for so long. And then with losing more weight here for this challenge I did. And I love helping people. And I love the emails that I get. I get so many emails of people telling me that I saved their life. Literally said that I saved their life. So yeah, it makes me feel good. I know there's lots of keto channels out there. I'm not a big channel yet, but I'm growing. And just to know how many people I've helped, myself, little old me has helped, it makes me feel excited inside that I know that I could do this. So, but that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Never let anybody scare you. Do your research. Really study the keto way of life. Don't let people scare you when you're dropping calories as you go down in that. Don't let people scare you when you're fasting. Fasting is not going to hurt you. When you're doing, 48, 72s, a little bit longer than that. When you're doing fast windows, don't worry about that. It's so healthy to be into autophagy and all of that. Don't let people scare you. Don't let your doctors scare you. Do the research yourself and know your body. The body that God gave you, know your body. And the only thing I would say is, you want advice, ask God for the advice, not some drug dealing doctor. So that being said, I'm going to leave you with that. Stay strong, stay keto. Everybody's, have a wonderful new year. I love you guys very much. Stay strong on New Year's too. Let's stay keto, everybody. And let's bring in 2019 with a huge bang and tons of healthy more people. So good night to you too. I love you. It was lovely to chat with you too. You have a wonderful evening. God bless and everybody take care. And always remember everybody to keep it keto. Good night, everyone, and God bless.